Hey there. So, out of the assignments that were assigned to me, I have selected the simple chat application. By making use of Java, we can develop it. Yes, there are different ways to design this particular application, but more specifically, I have selected the way to go with Java strings, and more specifically, I have used a thread in between that will work for the reading and writing purpose as well. So, uh, specifically speaking, we have used the concept of networking, creating a socket, and binding that socket by an IP. Of course, in this case, it is going to be a local host that is 127.0.0.1, and any of the port that we wish to listen to. Okay, so server and client both parts are here, and specifically we can make this particular server listen to a particular port that client is available over, and sending messages, we can read them, we can at both the ends, and we can communicate accordingly by making use of buffer reader, and for writing purpose, of course, we are using print writer. So there are different details while going through this particular application. Let's try and have an execution of this. Suppose I execute this server first. Let's go to the command and start server first. Javascript, name of the file is server.java. It's compiling, and let's execute that now. Java server. So here we can see the server is ready to accept connection. That means we have just prompted a message saying that the server is almost up and running at localhost, and now we can create connections for that particular socket, and we can send messages. So for that reason, we need to go to our code again. For client, let me again execute or work over the client. Let's compile it first. Client dot Java, and let's execute this Java client. So here it's showing us the GUI, that's graphical user interface that we have designed for the client part. Okay, similarly, now as the connections are available, we must be having the server application up and running as well. So this is the basic design that we have for the chatting purpose, or the chat application, or to send and receive messages. Say for example, from client side, let me drag it to a proper size. Okay. Say for example, from client side, I create an event by sending a message. Okay, so while writing anything, say for example, I write hi. Okay, and after pressing enter, of course, the event will be handled, and the messages will be transferred to different what we can say from client to server, and of course in the message input area or message area of the client, it will be saved as well. So suppose server response saying, hey, how are you? Okay, so it's available here, and plus it's getting forwarded to client as well. Again, suppose client response in the manner, fine, what about you? All right. So like this, we can send messages, and yes, of course, there is I mean, there are improvisations that can be made in this particular context. Like we can improvise this application for sending images, audio and video files as well. And yes, we can go for much more effective GUI and other things as well. Yes, it's but due to the time constraint, I have just maintained it to the a simple chat application, and this is what exactly the demo is. I'll be sharing the code with this video demo as well. Thank you so much.